Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy. Excited today to be up here at Little Guy Xtreme Outdoors. And I'm here today to introduce you to some very important people that are here at Little Guy, but also to get those 3 important questions answered. So with that said, let's meet the movers and shakers here at Little Guy Xtreme Outdoors. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Chamberlain here, introducing Joe. Y'all probably remember Joe. And Joe, I appreciate you having me up here.
Yep.
Why don't you go ahead and give the folks out here that are listening kind of an intro as far as what is happening with.
Oh gosh, first of all, thank you for coming up here. We appreciate you coming in just to kind of answer some questions. There's been a lot of changes going on. As you people in the industry know, we've gone through a lot this last year, but I'm so excited to say we have the new Xtreme team here. And the Xtreme team is going to bring a lot of talent that we needed to bring into the company to get us to where we want to go to the next level. Introducing, of course, this is Vikram here, one of the principals. Leo, he is the new plant manager here for Xtreme Outdoors, and Jeremy, he is the production manager here. And we've also brought some other personnel in to address some issues we've had and to move us on to the next level.
Awesome. Now, I guess one of the major questions out there is, what's going to happen to Little Guy?
Well, the Little Guy brand is going to stay the same. The Little Guy Max is the same. The Little Guy Mini Max, they've acquired the brands. The Camp Rover, and we have other products in the pipeline. So as far as the brand goes, the product goes, you're only just going to see improvements. It's here to stay. We're here to stay. We're moving to the next level. But as far as what you're used to seeing is the Max, the Mini Max, they will continue to be produced with enhancements.
And just to add on to that, the main reason for us doing a transaction here is Joe and his background with Little Guy. Awesome products, if you will. Just need a bit of touching up from a quality perspective. But the aim is to keep everything the same as is right now. So the 3 models as Joe just mentioned. And then at some point next year, see if you can add on micro or some other product. But no changes in the products, no changes in the warranties. Everything stays as is.
Awesome, because that was the next thing I was going to get into is people are concerned, you guys have one of the best warranties on the market, being a 2-year warranty. So they just want to know that that's still going to be intact and that those people are going to be taken care of.
Yep, so no changes to the old product, so that we stand behind the warranties. There has been a bit of a backlog because of the transition and lack of capital from Liberty Outdoors, but we're taking care of things. There might be some delays for the next 2-3 months, but no changes to the previous warranties. We are behind them.
Awesome. And so with bringing in new plant manager here, I believe that's going to be beneficial here. And Leo, can you kind of expand upon what expertise you're bringing to the table?
Well, I've got about 25 years background in the manufacturing world, made to order business, build everything from large bulk trailers to commercial and industrial aluminum windows. So I bring pretty diverse background here, from manufacturing through engineering and actually purchasing as well.
I think most importantly, Leo is probably the most avid camper amongst anyone here. So he knows the problems when he sees one. So he looks at this as a customer as much as a plant manager.
That was true. The next thing. So you actually have an RV?
Yes, I have been camping I've been married for almost 33 years, and I've been camping for about 35.
Awesome. That's awesome. So you with your expertise, you're kind of streamlining the process. I know from the last time that I was in here, back a couple years ago, the process, the way you guys are actually production has changed, seemed to be more streamlined.
Yes, we have had to rearrange the facility a little bit because of change in the plant structure, and that's what we're working on now, is streamlining the process, getting a lot of the stuff that used to sit next to the line and clutter the line, get it pulled away from the line, and then have it brought in as needed.
Awesome. And now, I understand there's one big thing that's going to be added here in the next couple months here.
Yep.
And Joe, would you like to expound on the?
Yeah, I'm very excited about this. I mean, we're going to be putting a very nice, sophisticated, expensive rain booth is going to be put in here at the factory. And I think that's very, very important that these things are checked before they leave here. The rain booth is going to be a huge asset to the business. And maybe Vikram, you may want to talk more, or even Leo or Jeremy, you guys were involved in quoting this thing out, but how's this going to work?
It's a full setup. It'll actually be on the outside of the building. It will be heated, so we will be able to test 365 days a year. It will have jets located on the floor, on the sides, on the top. so that we're getting full coverage on the trailer, and the amount of pressure that it's seeing will hopefully simulate going down the highway at 70 miles an hour in a severe rainstorm.
So it was my understanding you can have like, what, 120 jets?
There's about 120 jets on it. We may adjust that slightly as we start to assemble them in the room. If we need more, then we'll put more in.
I think to add on to that, maybe Jeremy, you can get some background of the problems that we had in the past. Jeremy has been here since the Liberty days, so he's got the best background of what problems we've had in the past.
I've been with the company for about 2 years now. Definitely one of our biggest problems was the leaking issue. That's why we're adamant now about getting this sophisticated rain booth in. As they said, 123 jets, I believe, is what's proposed right now with it. That's going to be our number one concern, is getting these leaks under control here. And we feel all with the rain room that we're about to add into it, and the fact that we can do it 365 days a year, whereas in the past we've had to stop in the wintertime. We'll be able to build off of that and perfect the product basically.
And I'm sorry, and another advantage of the system will be is currently we're just using a sprinkler system to rain over it. This new system, from an environmental standpoint, will actually be recapturing the water and recirculating it and cleaning it.
Awesome. So bottom line is, little guy is here to stay. There's Joe, you still have continuity with the company. Joe is here. He's the pillar of the organization. And the warranties are going to be in place, and they're going to be building the same product. They're just going to be tweaking things, making them a little bit better, like all manufacturers strive to do. And that's bottom line where we are. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Opportunity to meet the owners here at Little Guy Xtreme Outdoors. Hopefully that answered your questions. Like I say, so you know they're going to be around. You know they're going to handle the warranty. And boy, I'll tell you, I had the opportunity to sit down prior to the video and have some discussions. And they do have a lot of things in the pipeline. And I'm going to be excited to be back here in the next few months here and show you some of the changes that they're implementing. So we'll talk to you again. Appreciate you watching. Please give your feedback down below. Let me know what you're thinking. Also, feel free to give me some feedback on things that you'd like to see, and I will be sure to pass those along to the folks here at Xtreme Outdoors. Thanks again, and I'll be back at you again soon. Take care.